everyone, I'm Dramabeans.
And Girl Friday.
And now that we've talked about all of our favorite and least favorite dramas of the year, we thought we would turn our attention to the dramas we're looking forward to in the new year.
It turns out that there are a lot of them, actually.
Yeah, you know, I thought that there weren't quite going to be a lot for us to be able to talk about in depth, but a lot of these are buzz projects that have been announced months in advance. So we do have some information.
Maybe it's because 2017 was kind of a lackluster drama year that I'm actually looking forward to the 2018 dramas more.
Yeah,
so.
you know, 2017 I think started off okay, but then kind of fizzled. I want to say starting in like April.
Yeah, and then it just kind of continued to go downwards, so hopefully next year is going to be better.
Yeah, and I think the one that we're really looking forward to, that's a big question mark, is Hwayugi right now. It will have just aired by the time this video goes live, but we're shooting this right before. So as of now,
we don't know.
As of now, we're just hoping it'll be good.
I hope it's good. I mean, it's Seunggi's army comeback project, so it better be good.
It's the Home Sisters, which is always a question mark. I think that, you know, I'm not going to write them off completely because they have been up and down. I remember Master Sun followed a really bad drama, which is big. So, you know, maybe they're due for an upswing, and I do...
Hopefully.
Yes, and I do think they do better when they have a lot of plot to work with. Yeah. I think they do worse when they have a concept that's like a sentence, and then...
16 episodes to fill with nothing.
Yeah. But this one is actually a really, really rich plot. I don't know how much they're actually going to take from the original story.
Right.
I have been actually reading the book. I say that like for the past 3 months I've been reading this book.
Oh, really?
And by the way, this is book 1 of 4.
Oh my god.
I think it's over 1,000 pages. It's 100 chapters. But having read the first 500 pages, and then I'm in book 2 now, I think that it's safe to say that I understand the gist of it. A lot of the middle, like 80 chapters, is the journey itself. And so I think I have an understanding of the beginning, and then I think the ending is, you know, what I don't know. I think reading into it, I could see very clearly why they chose Seunggi. I think he's perfect.
For the Monkey King?
Yes. The Monkey King is really interesting in that he's kind of born already mischievous. Like, he isn't corrupted by the world or anything. He just kind of, every decision he makes is like, let me do the naughty thing. And so he doesn't necessarily mean bad, but he doesn't mean good. He's just a being that was born with way too much power, and it went to his head and he abused it, and he just was like, you know, very short-tempered, and anything that got in his way, he's like, I don't like that, destroy that. You know,
it sounds like a good drama hero, I think.
Yeah, so I totally think, I mean, I could see why they wanted Park Bo-gum as well. I think Seunggi is more perfect. Park Bo-gum would have been fine. They both have that like kind of impish quality. But I can see why they did that. I already can tell, though, that it's not going to be the book. It's not going to be Journey to the West, because you have... I honestly think it's just going to be Monkey, and then everything else is going to be a little bit played off of that. Like the Bull Demon King, which is Taesungwon, he's barely in that book. I went through the index to try to look at every single mention of him. He's like a really minor character.
But clearly in the drama he's going to be a major character. So.
And then I do think that the pig, who is going to be Lee Hong-gi, is going to be interesting because he's an interesting character where he also has a lot of power, but then he's like so lustful and so gluttonous that it really gets in his way.
I love the setup where he's like a top idol star, and apparently he uses his power of like seducing people to become like the top star. It's a really good setup.
Yeah, I mean, I think I really like the setup, at least in the book, of you have these people with these monsters with very, very big powers who are somehow punished and their powers stripped down, and then they're on this journey of atonement. I think that Oyeon-seo's character is going to be a really big change because she's the monk. Aside from the gender swap and the inevitable love line, I feel like in the book, the monk kind of gets on my nerves because he's a wimp and he complains a lot. And
but here she's going to have powers and she's going to fight demons and stuff. So I think she'll be a cool character.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that, you know, you have 100 chapters of like a 500-year-old classic legendary tale. You're not going to screw this up, right? You're going to...
Oh, God.
I
don't know. I'm a little scared.
I do have to say that I'm really bummed that Netflix is airing it.
Yeah.
And I feel like the last time in the vlog that somebody asked us how we felt about Netflix, I was kind of optimistic about it. And now I'm really bummed because...
Well, it's because we've had a lot of opportunities where, I mean, we were looking forward to dramas, but then Netflix got it to stream, and that meant our readers couldn't watch it right away. And so that's a little disappointing for us because we want to talk about it with everyone at the same time. And it's sad when some people are like, but I can't watch it yet.
Yeah, I mean, I was really bummed about Smart Prison Living, which is doing really well in Korea. And it's, you know, a star cast and star director. And we were going to recap it.
But no one could watch it or discuss it.
So then we decided maybe we shouldn't recap it in that, like, maybe we need to use our resources better because why would we spend all of that energy doing it and then nobody can even watch it? And I feel like Netflix is, I'm going to say it, I'm really mad at them and I want them to get out of the K-drama game because I feel like when you have Drama Fever, Vicky, and Cocoa kind of all competing, they're at least serving our community. Our community. We all want to watch dramas and we all want to respect the Korean way of watching dramas, which is live, right? It's the model. And Netflix is coming in and disrupting it, not for the sake of K-dramas or upholding them. It's to bolster their own catalog, and they're forcing it into the binge watch model. So they don't really care about K-dramas or us as a community. They're kind of just disrupting it. They're throwing a lot of money and getting some of the biggest titles. I'm really bummed.
I mean, it'd be different if they got it and then just showed it right away, but they're holding it for a couple of months, and so like all the hype dies down. And nobody's talking about it by the time people can watch it.
And the big bummer is that they have I think they're showing to be competing for the biggest titles, right? They have Smart Prison Living. They took Man to Man off the table. They are taking Hwayugi. I think they'll have Kingdom.
They'll have Kingdom, which I'm sad about.
Which we'll talk about in a second. Yeah. So I think it's fine if you're going to take sort of really small dramas off the plate, but I'm going to be selfish and say if you're going to take all of the really good ones that I'm looking forward to away from me, I'm going to be pretty pissed off.
Well, I want everyone to be able to watch them.
Yeah. So we don't know what we're going to do. We don't know how to go with it. We'll just take it case by case. I guess we can move on to Mr. Sunshine.
Yeah, Mr. Sunshine is the next drama from writer Kim Eun-suk, who did, you know, The Lonely Shining Goblin and Errors and Descended and that kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this drama because I think it's going to be a huge blockbuster period piece. So, you know, there is a lot to look forward to. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Lee Byung-hun fan, so there's that huge kind of...
I'm not either. I think his personal life stuff kind of aches me out.
Yeah.
But he is a great actor.
He is.
And he is charismatic, and he might be good enough to be so into the character that I put his personal life aside. I don't know. I think Kim Tae-ri is pretty amazing.
Yeah, Kim Tae-ri is good. She's, you know, the young ingenue who came out of...
The Handmaiden?
The Handmaiden. And so she's definitely someone to look forward to, I think.
And then you have Yoo Yeon-seok and Byun Yo-han, and it's just going to be epic, probably. I don't know if I will love it, but, you know, I'll probably like it.
Well, I'll watch it, that's for sure.
There's also the other robot drama, Are You Human Too? Which is funny because I'm Not a Robot just aired.
Right.
And this is the other version with Seo Kang-jun and Kong Seon-yeon. And I'm kind of torn because I like Kong Seon-yeon a lot. And on Seo Kang-jun.
Yeah, he's hit or miss for me. Like, you know, there's definitely a ceiling on his acting ability.
He's not terrible, but, you know, whatever. He's the android this time, right?
I think so.
I think he's the Chaebol whose mother commissions an android to take his place. So it'll be gender reversed from I'm Not a Robot. I'm Not
a Robot is hardly a robot drama, though, because she's not a robot. That's kind of the basic premise.
Right. I don't know how much of that will be playing in Seo Kang-jun's drama, too. Like, how much of him will be the android, and then how much of it will be the original. The original, I think, is in a coma. So, you know, it might be quite a lot of robot. I think I'll be watching it just, honestly, for the comparison. I actually thought it's funny because Kong Seon-yeon would make a better robot.
Yes,
she's great.
After playing the alien in Circle, she was good.
There's also Beauty Inside, which I'm really excited but kind of concerned about.
Well, I love the movie so much. This is the problem. When they adapt a movie that I love, I get a little like,
It's a really great premise, though, because I love the movie so much that I wanted more of it, and now we're getting, 16 or 20 episodes more of it.
But you know what I want? Is I want Han Hyo-joo and Park Seo-joon to be in that drama. You
and
know
Yoo
what I mean?
Yeon-seok?
Yes.
Come on.
But didn't you fall in love with that movie because of that beginning where Han Hyo-joo, you know, like where Park Seo-joon stays up all night because he doesn't want to change. Like, he wakes up every day with a new face or new body or whatever, and he didn't want to change so that he could, like, you know, get her to fall in love with him. And I just love that part of the movie.
I think that there are certain actors in the movie who really brought the character out, and Park Seo-joon and of course Yoo Yeon-seok were in that. So it really, I think, is going to be cast dependent. So I'm gonna keep my mind open and hope for the best, but also be prepared to be let down.
Yeah,
Just because,
But I am looking forward to it.
Yes.
There's also Radio Romance, which has Yoon Do-jun and Kim So-yeon.
Which we're all kind of icked out about.
Yeah, that's a pretty big age gap, so...
Well, also because, not just because she's so much younger, but she's so much younger playing a career woman writer, and I just think she's too young.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't
Why
think
did
she
they
has
cast her in the role?
credibility as an older person.
But then there's an even bigger gap in My Ajashi.
Okay, but in My Ajashi, which is Lee Sung-gyun and IU, it's written in.
That's true.
Like, they're
that's
supposed
about
to be,
the age gap, yeah.
Right, it's about the differences. Like, you're actually going to watch this couple thinking, that's weird. There's 20 years between them. How is this going to work? Whereas,
but also she's older.
Yes,
yeah.
But in Radio Romance, you're passing it off as not an age gap. So that's weird. There's Live, which, I mean, I think we were confused of whether it was Live or Live, but it's Live, the No Hee-kyung writer's new drama. And it'll be her reunion with her PD of a long acquaintance. It's Kim Kyu-tae.
I don't like that PD.
Yeah, which I think, he started off pretty good. But then, I mean, Iris, Badam Badam, That Winter, It's Okay, It's Love, and then Moon Lover, Scarlet Heart Deal.
I mean, he basically killed that drama.
Yeah, it's going to be like all this. Right,
close-ups,
right there.
the crazy,
Close-up up their nose. Yeah. Which is too bad. But it is Chung Yoo-mi and Lee Kwang-soo, and we love them. And
they're so good.
They're kind of perfect for No Hee-kyung's style of understated character moments. So I think that'll be a good drama. The thing about No Hee-kyung dramas is I'm not ever concerned they'll be good. I just don't know if I will like them.
Yeah, it's really just a hit or miss based on personal taste. I am looking forward to Kingdom, which
Except you won't be able to see it except on Netflix.
I know, which I don't know how we'll be able to see. But Kingdom is the new drama from the Signal writer, Kim Eun-hee, and it's about
Zombies.
Joseon apocalypse zombies. So I'm really looking forward to that.
And it'll be Chu Ji-hyun, right? And I mean, it has a pretty awesome cast, and I think it's very short. It's like 6 episodes long. So it'll be short and sweet, almost cinematic, I think. Good luck trying to find it. Well, you'll see it on Netflix like a month later. Although I actually think that one might be a Netflix from the get-go. It's not like TV into Netflix.
That's true.
So there you go. There's About Time with Lee Sung-young, and I'm trying to get my head around the concept.
I don't really know what it is. It's like fantasy drama where she can see people's life clocks. So I think she can see kind of how long people have left to live, and then she meets a guy. I don't know.
It's an interesting premise. It's one of those where I feel like I won't know what it's about until I watch it.
I bet you it's like While You Were Sleeping, where it's like slight fantasy, but really it's just a rom-com or whatever.
Probably. Oh, Love Game, The Great Seduction. That's the remake of Untold Scandal, which is
with Yeo Jin-gu.
Dangerous Liaison's story. I'm like a little bit icked out.
I'm a lot icked out.
He's an adult now. And I guess the whole point is that they're making it like Cruel Intentions because they're redoing the story in modern day, I think. It sounds like modern day.
If you're going to make Cruel Intentions, I don't think Yeo Jin-gu is the person you cast in this. Like, that's not, to me, the image that comes to mind.
Maybe he's trying to grow up.
Too fast!
I mean, the thing is, he's amazing. I actually think Yeo Jin-gu is like an acting savant or something. I don't think he thinks about it. I think he just is. So he'll be great. I don't know if I'll love it. But I'll watch it.
Of course.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's Suits, which is the big remake from the American show Suits. And it'll be Chang Dong-gun and Park Hyung-sik. And I think that pair alone...
I'm so going to watch that drama. You can't not watch that drama, right? It's the two of them.
My concern for a drama like this is that you're going to cast these two great actors to play like a pretty interesting premise about a guy who fakes a law degree and then kind of fakes his way through being a lawyer. And then you're going to make it really procedural and boring.
Please don't make it procedural.
Yeah, I hope not.
But it's like one of those fast-talking, witty dramas about lawyers that's, it's like slick and well done. So I really hope they do a good job with the adaptation.
Me too. And then, I mean, I think we have so many other dramas to talk about, but we don't know enough that we'll maybe just kind of keep an eye on. There's a bunch of sequels, which for once is going to be true sequels, not like the spin-offs where the second season has nothing to do with the first season. We have like Force of Secrets 2, Signal 2.
Please don't ruin that.
I know. Mr. Queen 2, Neighborhood Lawyer Todoro 2.
They have to do Mr. Queen 2 because they ended that first season on a what?
And then Let's Eat 3. And okay, Four Men is not a sequel, but it's kind of riffing off of Man to Man.
Or it's supposed to be a prequel?
She should have Man to Man to Man to Man.
Yeah, I know. Four Men's.
I think we don't really have to speculate too far because we did have the first season template to kind of go on. I think there's a few other shows on my radar that I like don't know about because we haven't been told enough about. There's the Rain Drama Sketch, which is futuristic, like what is it? He can see his future, or he can see the future, and it's like an action romance. Mother.
Oh, Mother's gonna be good because it's Lee Bo-young's comeback drama.
Well, aside from that, the writer and director are pretty up there. It's the writer of The Handmaiden, the movie, and the director is pretty amazing. He did Chicago Typewriter, On the Way to the Airport.
That's a good director.
My Beautiful Bride.
Those are good dramas.
That's actually very soon. I think that's like in January. So that'll be one to look forward to.
There's An Pan-seok's new drama, Pretty Nuna Who Buys Me Food, which is a great title.
Well, it's a great title for an An Pan-seok drama because he is so serious.
Yes.
I'll be interested to see, especially if Son Ye-jin ends up taking it. I don't know anything about it, but I feel like
probably going to be a Nuna romance.
That Man Osu, honestly, it might not be that good. It's Lee Jung-shin, is it? No, Lee Jong-hyun. Sorry, wrong Shin blue guy.
Same difference.
And Kim So-won, and the only reason I've got my eye on it is because there's mention of some magical flower pollen that he spreads around to make people fall in love, like he's a cupid.
It's kind of sounding melancholic, though.
I was gonna say it sounds like not made for video, like a web drama. It's I think OCN, so we know how well that does.
There are a few other titles like Children of a Lesser God on OCN and Return.
That one, I'm not sure. It's illegal, but it is Koyeonjang, so it'll probably be good. I don't know if it'll be exciting.
Or yeah, we'll see. Devilish Joy. There's a lot of kind of like thrillers on the way.
And then, you know, Lee-young is eyeing another drama called Different Dream. And I'm giving a big side eye because it's reuniting her with the Saimdang director, and I would have thought she learned from that one.
I know.
And then the writer is like Iris, Poseidon, and Iris 2, and I'm like,
not a fan.
No. I mean, okay, no, and then hell no. So I feel like maybe she won't take it. I mean, it is kind of like epic Japanese occupation spy drama, but you know, I think she could do better. Have a lot of dramas that are coming in the works, and then there's a ton that kind of don't even get talked about until like a month or two before they release.
It's the way the broadcasters like to do it.
Yeah. So tell us which dramas you're looking forward to, and if we missed any that you think that are going to be particularly noteworthy. And we'll see you next year.
Bye. Happy New Year.